Who doesn't love snacks? Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Today is Vlogmas day 6 and I'm trying to be festive. I wore my green sweater because, you know, Christmas color, and I got my evergreen candle going in the back. It smells so good. Smells like a Christmas forest in here. Today's video is 10 healthy habits that have changed my life. So I hope that you enjoy this video. Hope you enjoy some of these habits. So with all that said, let's just get started. My habit number 1 is to move your body daily. You know, this is pretty much a fitness workout health channel, so I think we all knew that this one was coming. We're just gonna get it out of the way. You know, I took PE in high school and I remember we had to run the mile, and it was around this track. You did a couple laps which equaled the mile, and I remember I would just kind of jog it at whatever pace I wanted to, and once I saw girls finishing like they had done the whole mile, I would just go finish with them too, even though I hadn't done it, because I just hated exercise back then. So things change, and I absolutely love to exercise now. Once you make it a habit and you see the changes in your body and your energy, even your mental health, it just grows on you. If you don't like working out right now, there is hope. You just gotta give it a chance, keep pushing through, and I promise you, someday you'll be waking up excited to go to the gym or wherever else you like to work out. Moving right along, healthy habit number 2 is hydration, water. So I feel like I talk about this in every single one of my videos. So you guys know, if you've seen my other videos, that I bring a water bottle with me everywhere I go, so I always have water on hand, ready to drink, and I'm always staying hydrated. But my second part of this healthy habit is that I have the habit of only ordering water when I go out to eat. Now, once in a blue moon, I'll get a kombucha, or very rarely I'll get a soda. There's nothing wrong with having a soda on a special occasion. You want a soda, you didn't have one like for the last couple weeks, go ahead, have a soda. But for the most part, I always order water. I crave water, and it is also cheaper. So just cheaper, better for your body, better for your goals. Which brings us to healthy habit number 3, keeping a daily positivity and gratitude journal. This is mine. Every morning, I write down 5 things I love about myself, 10 things I'm grateful for, sometimes more, and 1 positive statement or affirmation. So it's pretty filled at this point. I remember one specific morning where I forgot to do my gratitude positivity journal, and Dallin and I were going out for a family thing. I luckily had my laptop with me because I was editing something, so I was feeling down on myself that day, just feeling super negative while we were driving to this destination. I forgot to do my gratitude journal, so I opened up my laptop, got onto Word document, and I decided just do the exact same thing. 5 things I love about myself, 10 things I'm grateful for. When you write stuff down, you force yourself to think of things you're grateful for and think of things you love about yourself, you can't stay negative. And yes, there's a lot of like momentum when you're negative that you kind of don't want to be positive. You guys know what I'm talking about. You just get like this momentum going of negativity, so you kind of have to do something to stop it in its tracks and get your positivity back. Try this out. If you're ever feeling negative, force yourself to write down things you're grateful for, things you love about yourself, and I promise you'll feel so much better. I honestly did. I felt so much better. I turned on Christmas music and I was like, this is why I do this. If you're not one that likes to write things down in a journal, you can also use your phone, go in your notes, type out the same thing, whatever works for you. Moving on to healthy habit number 4, and that is to stay off social media for at least the first 20 to 30 minutes in the morning. I notice when I get on social media first thing in the morning, I just feel like I'm vulnerable. My day is just open to all these whatever messages I see. You don't want to get on social media and just see this person's doing this, this person's doing this. Just have so much input first thing in the morning, you know? Keep your morning yours, make it what you want, set a good intention, how you want your day to go, and some positive feelings, because you never know when you open social media if it's gonna be something negative or gonna be something that triggers a bad feeling in you. I've learned to stay off social media for at least the first 30 minutes of the day, and my mornings always go better. And then when my morning goes better, the whole rest of the day goes better. If you're someone that gets on their phone first thing in the morning, try to stop that. I remember when I was in high school, that was my habit. I would always get on my phone very first thing in the morning. And one morning when I was still kind of waking up, still kind of half asleep, I remember my hand was like going like this. And when I woke up, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to press the home button on my phone before I've even woken up all the way. So I knew it was a problem then, and we fixed it now. Healthy habit number 5 is to be snack prepared. Who doesn't love snacks? I, for one, when I go too long without food, it's not a good situation. So I always pack some sort of snack with me in my purse, in the car, and even if I am only going somewhere really quick, because you never know what's gonna happen. You never know if you'll be stuck in traffic or if you'll have to run an extra errand. So if I ever forget to pack a snack and I get too hungry and I come back home and I'm starving, the first thing I'm gonna go for is whatever is easily accessible, ready for me to shove into my face. And that's usually something processed, like our tortilla chips, or if we have any cereal, or if Dallin has any snacks that I don't normally eat, I will just go for them. Because who wants to cook something when you're just ravenous and starving? So I like to make sure I don't get too hungry, and I always have a snack on hand. My favorite things to snack on is fruit. I'm obsessed with fruit. I love apples, bananas, blueberries. So that's the second part of the healthy habit, is to snack on fruit. If you are not someone who likes fruit, you can also snack on things like nuts and seeds, vegetables, carrots and hummus, something like that, or some healthy, good quality protein bars, a protein shake. Find something that's healthy, that you enjoy. I just like fruit because it's just ready to go, like a processed thing, but it's not. It's earthy and natural and good and delicious. Healthy habit number 6 is to keep junk food out of your house. So when I was living with my family and I didn't have any control over what groceries were in the kitchen, this was a lot harder for me to control. And I know if you live with friends or other people that you can't always control this. But if you're in a situation like me, where you are in charge of the groceries, this is a really good habit. When I don't have my favorite junk foods in my house, I don't even think of them. It's the out of sight, out of mind. I'm totally fine to be eating my healthy foods. I really love them. But the second I have those hippie vegan cheddar puffs in my house, staring at me on the shelf, I can't stop. Okay, I can't just have a serving. That's my self-control. Sometimes I have self-control, but other times I don't. So it's nice to just have them out of the way and not have to worry about it in your own home. So if sometimes you struggle with your self-control, which I think we all do, take this habit and use it. And I mean, if it's like the weekend and you went and bought your favorite bag of chips for yourself, maybe get the size just for you or share it with your friends. And then that way when the week comes, the chips are gone and they don't have to tempt you throughout the whole week when you're supposed to be eating really good and clean. My healthy habit number 7 is to plan ahead. So how I do this is I keep a planner. This is my 2018 planner that's almost done for, because it's almost 2019. I usually draw like a little box and then something next to it that I need to get done. So that way I can go through my day and check off things as I do them, which helps me feel like I'm really getting things done, being responsible. This is my 2019 planner. Now the outside doesn't look as cute. Inside is so beautiful and aesthetic. I'm excited to use this one. I just got this at Target. I actually got the other one at Target last year too. Target has some good planners. Now again, if you're not someone who likes to write things down, just put it in your phone, in your notes, in your reminders. I use reminders a lot actually. I'll think of something like on a Wednesday, like, oh, I need to do that on Sunday. Real quick, boop, boop, boop. Reminds me on Sunday, when I would have totally forgot had I not put it in. Can't put so much pressure on our brains to remember all of these things we need to get done. There's a lot going on in life. It's very helpful to write things down so you have some helpful reminders. Healthy habit number 8 is to stretch and foam roll. If you've been watching my channel, you know is kind of more of a recent habit. I made a whole video on my foam rolling routine. I'll put a link right here, so you can go check it out. It's so important that we take care of our muscles. You know, if you are working them so much, you need to give them that time to recover and treat them with care. Since I already made a video about it, you can just go watch that video. Don't neglect your stretching and your foam rolling. My healthy habit number 9 is more reading and less scrolling. So a couple months back, I noticed that I spent way too much time just aimlessly scrolling on Instagram. I don't know about you guys, but for me, if I'm on Instagram too long and I'm seeing too many things, my emotions can get just so crazy, out of whack, and I don't feel centered at all. I kind of used to justify it like, oh, I'm learning from people, I'm following good, helpful accounts. But then I realized that I could probably learn a lot more efficiently if I took some time off of the Instagram scrolling and switched over to reading some awesome books. So I love to read self-help books. Mentioned that in my Get Ready With Me. These two are the ones I've already read. You're a Badass, Unto Their Soul. Other than self-help books, I like informational books on topics that I'm interested in. So I have this one, Taking Charge of Your Fertility. This is massive. It's like a freaking textbook. And this one, The Slow Down Diet, is also a very good book. I especially love self-help books though, because I just feel like that's the most important. It's important that we love ourselves and that we feel strong and empowered. Whatever books you feel good about, start reading them. Spend a little less time on social media if you have a problem with it sometimes, like I do. And guys, we are finally at healthy habit number 10, which for me is actually not a habit yet. but you know, I thought I would throw it in here in the name of New Year's resolutions, and that is to go to bed early and to wake up early. When I was working at my job and I would get up at 5 a.m. to go to the gym, this was becoming more of a habit. Go to bed at around 9:30, maybe 10, get up at 5 or 5:30, and it just feels so good to be up so early and just feels so peaceful, and I got a head start on the day and got so much done. It just feels like you're really on top of things and you just have your life together. Getting up early does suck for like the first 5 minutes, but once you're up and you splash some cold water on your face and you're ready to go, it's all good from there. Since I haven't been working, it's been kind of rough. We've been slacking. We get to bed pretty late, get up around like 8, maybe 9 some days. I just thought I'd throw this one in here because we can do it together. Create this healthy habit together in this new year, but I'm not waiting until the new year. We can start right now. So if you guys have any tips on how to get to bed earlier or wake up earlier, I am all ears over here. I have heard some. One is to plug your phone in farther away from you, so to turn off your alarm, you have to get up out of bed to go turn it off. Splashing cold water on your face, thinking of something you're excited to do that day. Let's make this one a habit together. So that is it for my 10 healthy habits that have changed my life. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope some of these habits have inspired you. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you did like it, and never forget to subscribe because we still have 6 more videos coming this Vlogmas, and I cannot believe we are halfway through. Christmas is almost here, you guys. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye guys.